is time.
We are back. Okay.
Episode.
Damn.
6, 5.
I gotta get a refresher. This is episode. Damn. I really forgot, bro. This is episode 5.
Episode 5.
Episode 5 of the Indub podcast. Okay. My name is Jerry.
Perrin.
Yes, we are back with another episode of the podcast, man. How you feeling, my boy?
Man, I feel good, bro. We working. You know what I mean? You working. Locked in. I'm locked in, bro.
Definitely locked in. You came back from a trip, had your little vacay.
Yeah. You already know. Had to spend that time with the fam.
Yeah, man.
Really get acclimated with the roots. Brought my boys up there. Had a good time. Some good eats. We was on that Blackstone, like Ralph the Baker, one stick of butter.
What the heck?
You've never seen one stick of butter where he slammed that butter on the fucking pan? Hey, man, we're going to start one stick of butter. White dude with the Cajun accent. You never seen that shit? Man, go ahead and play the Ralph the Baker on this so people can see this, bro on the video.
Fuck? I never seen that shit, bro.
You never seen one stick of butter? But yeah, bro, my brother got the Blackstone. And he whipped up like fried rice and like a whole bunch of just crazy shit right on the Blackstone. Took minutes. That shit was elite. And then
went to the range and shit.
Went to the range, let some rounds off on a fuck nigga, and
and that was your first time, right?
That was my first time, bro.
So how was that's something I want to ask you. So how was it your first time, like letting off a gun?
It was straight. It really wasn't what I was expecting the whole time. Like,
was the recoil kind of like what you thought? Like,
yeah, I be playing COD, bro. I be dropping in with the pistol, so I be knowing how to recoil patterns. Oh, I got some blueprints on the game, and I be knowing recoil patterns. But nah, it was cool. It was definitely not what I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be like much more recoil, and like I was gonna have to put like all my back muscles into it and shit. And like,
with a handgun, it's real easy to kind of like control it and shit. So
now I want to do like dual Desert Eagles. And
bro, you gonna blow your damn.
Bro, about to break my wrist.
You're not gonna do that, bro. You gonna blow your damn hand off.
Or pull up with the 2 sawed-off shotguns.
Oh, bro. 2 sawed-off. Bro, you are literally going to fucking toss your body out of place, bro. That is a no-go. But nah, bro, that's actually fire, bro. That's fire that you were able to go to the range and shit, do that for the first time. I remember my first time letting off a gun, bro. It was just crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Was you like at a
range?
It was like inside of a building, or were you like outside?
It was inside of a building.
Okay. Because I know you in Georgia. I know how it can be.
They be outdoors, in the wood, in the sticks.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
start dumping that shit.
You're really outside with the elements.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, I went there and did that, and I ended up getting my first. So that's cool, and ended up buying me a watch. You feel me? And we ended up going paintballing.
Okay, you did say you went paintballing.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man, that boy Dave Tactical. Boy, that boy pull up, really start dumping, bro. Hey, bro, when I see Dave pull up, I thought all I could hear was like a King Von song in my head as I see Dave creeping. I'm like, oh, shit. Got the drop on the flexing nigga. Like, oh, Dave got the drop. Nigga had the guns with the... They was like, oh, nah, fuck that. Just pull up, spark them.
Nah, the paintball niggas actually be taking that shit serious. They be having the double triggers for real, bro, to where they just be tapping that bitch and they be letting off, bro. That shit be crazy. Bro. Damn, I got the volume off that build on.
You already see what's going on. You see us in his ass.
Big ass.
2 sticks of butter, babe.
Whoa,
man. Run that back.
All right, y'all, we about to make some prohibition sausage.
They literally just slapped that bitch on there.
Whoa!
Bro, they literally just smacked this shit out of the fucking
plastic bottle.
Hey. All right, y'all, we're gonna make some cognac salad steak. Let's go. Go ahead on, y'all. Get into that pan. Hit it with my Cajun seasoning, babe.
Cajun seasoning, babe. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, that
nigga put Modelo's in that bitch.
Oh, that nigga got fucking beer in that bitch.
Beer and jalapenos, bro. Your guts is wrapped.
Hit that up with some garlic powder. Go real heavy, y'all, with that chili powder, baby.
Oh, bro, we are talking about some deadly shit, bro. Oh my God. That is literally the definition of a concoction.
Y'all go ahead on, baby. Check that out, how beautiful that is, now. Y'all go ahead on, baby. After a few little minutes, flip it over, now. All right, y'all. Check it out.
Check it out.
Go ahead on, get you some.
Bro, that is fucking nuts, bro. What the fuck?
So, yeah, my brother got one of these. So, we was doing a Blackstone. Oh, that nigga got nasty with it. Yeah, so we was on the Blackstone whipping up, bro. Had us a good time, good eats, man. Hey, man, Georgia's the vibe. If niggas ain't ever been, I always recommend it, man.
Hey, man.
Even though you don't go to the city, you don't got to go to the city to get the experience. You know what I mean? Go anywhere just outside of the city, and you gonna understand, man. Just good vibes, man.
That's what's up, bro. I'm glad that you had a good ass time out there, bro.
Yeah, man. How you been, bro?
I've been good, bro. I've been just trying to stay consistent with everything that I said that I've been trying to do. Going to the gym, staying active with the bike rides and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to stay consistent with putting out content. And that's bro. I just been trying to better myself in that fashion, bro. Just trying to stay focused, stay far away from distractions, and also just there's been things that I just been putting in my head, like just things that I used to really think about and just put a lot of thought into that I just don't need to put thought into anymore. Like I'm now at an age where I used to always think about, like, damn, man, am I gonna have like a family or some shit? Like, because I'm 31 now, you feel me? So it's definitely at a point where you think, like, okay, you kind of want to think about how certain shit's gonna line up. But I don't even care to think about that shit anymore, bro. Because when you start thinking about shit that's outside of your control, that's when you just start fucking setting yourself up for failure, man. So for me, I'm only worried about things that are within my control going forward. And that's all I've been really worrying about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Things that are within my control. I can't sit here and dwell on things that I can't control. There's no point. You know what I'm saying? So
make yourself crazy.
Man, you're gonna drive yourself to a fucking wall, bro. So that's all I've been doing, bro. Just staying focused, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, things that I can control, me staying active in the gym, me putting out the content. And yeah, so that's what I've been on, man. And for me, it's been super beneficial for my mental, and I feel great. I feel great, man. So I can't complain at this very moment. It's been good. It's been good,
man.
Yeah, man. So,
yep.
Let's go ahead and get into the first motherfucking topic. Okay. I think the first thing we should talk about is this alien shit.
Yeah, man.
So there was a former U.S. Like government worker that announced that there was aliens. His name is what is his name? What is his name?
Nigga probably gonna get murdered.
See, his name is David Gruch, an ex-Pentagon officer, and he went under oath to pretty much say that U.S. has found non-human pilots.
Click it.
And some shit. Hold on,
it's
is
only
that
50
the one?
seconds? Yeah, that was only 50.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in the news station review, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
He said a lot to say, yeah.
I guess human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos?
Nut shit.
Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you and Skip about.
That nigga said a skiff. I don't even know what that is. That went right over my head.
But yeah, so he's pretty much giving out all this information saying that, you know, there's definitely been numerous occasions where we've encountered non-human life. And for me, my boy, this shit is crazy.
Definitely is, but are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised, but I am surprised that it's coming out the way that it's coming out.
And why? Why
I feel
now?
like that, and that's the thing too. Why now? You know what I'm saying? There's of course been people that have been saying this stuff, but it's not anyone of like a government status that's been under oath saying that these things are happening. You know what I'm saying?
And facts, because like I think it's crazy that the government is just coming out and announcing it. But when the government comes out and announces stuff like this, I'm starting to think like, why? Like, is there something else that they're trying to? Because like we already like, I just don't understand how people weren't like convinced after the kid. I think it was in like Texas or Arizona.
Like, I think it was like New Mexico or some shit like that.
Where he had the where them niggas was in the backyard.
Yeah, like face to face with that bitch. Yeah.
Them niggas was gone. They said that family got wiped.
Yeah, they're missing.
Come on, bro. Like,
yeah.
And the video, bro, like they went out there was a perfect circle around it. Like, just weird shit.
It's
they
too
said
much
an
evidence.
EMP, and you saw it on the Ring door, like the Ring doorbell. Everything stopped, right?
And even
like,
the police even said that they seen the shit in the sky.
So how we ain't believe? I mean, like it's crazy that it's coming from a government official at this point, but it's like, come on, bro. Like we've been flirting with this as long as I've been alive. Like, they've been flirting with this idea of UFOs and
the thing is, you know, the only thing that I can think about as to why it's coming out in this manner, I'm thinking about movies like Deep Impact. You ever seen Deep Impact? It's the movie with Morgan Freeman. He was the president, and they found out that the Earth was gonna get hit by a fucking like a big ass meteor, and they had knowledge of this shit, but they were trying to like see if there was any way they could find like a different way to go about it. And that nigga announced that there was like a big ass meteor that was going to hit the Earth, and there was no way to stop it. Like,
GG's.
That's pretty much what it was.
Wait,
he told everybody like, yeah, there's a meteor that's going to hit the Earth, and there's going to be the very little chance of survival. And yeah, so they had it set up to where it was only certain people that were going to be put into these like bunkers and shit, so they could try to restart life after this shit happened. So they had like doctors and like very important people that were going to be in these bunkers. And bro, that's what I'm thinking that this shit is now. But this is not like that type of level, because it's not like the president or someone that's announcing this shit. It's a former government official that's giving this information. But for someone to come out and say it, I feel like it's starting to become more serious if someone is actually coming out and saying, bro, they said that there was a fucking ship that they seen that was the size of a Tic Tac. A ship. They said that there was a fucking ship the size of a Tic Tac, had no wings on that bitch, and it was just levitating there, and it was able to travel like 60 miles in 1 minute.
Man, hey man, make sure y'all bear arms, bro, because if some shit go down, bro. Make sure y'all be safe, dog.
Bro.
Because what the fuck?
Bro.
What the fuck?
And that's the thing, bro. I don't know, man. Like, and then I be thinking about that one video, bro, of the freaking alien pulling up and just fucking putting a fucking black hole in the in the middle of the city. Bro, you ain't never seen that video?
Nah.
It was like an animation, bro. I'm about to show you this jump, bro. That jump's so crazy, bro. That jump's so crazy. Bro, this alien stuff is crazy, bro. Look.
Oh, I do remember this. Yeah, bro. The bitch just warped. Like some hurricane shit. Yeah, bro.
Bro, if I see this, oh my God, please make this happen as quick as possible. I don't need to see all of this shit.
That bit, bro, planetary devastation, bro. That nigga dropped Saturn on our shit. That nigga dropped a literal planet on our shit.
Oh my god,
bro! What would you do in that situation? Would you?
Oh my
All right, so if
God.
like a meteor or some shit like that was to happen, like, and there's little chance for survival, are you just gonna see life out and see what happens, or are you just gonna blow your shit off? Pause. Yeah, gotta pause it.
I just feel like, I feel like I would be on some Nope shit. You know that one dude in Nope, the freaking director dude? He freaking was he wanted to go inside the freaking
thing he
alien.
ran with the shit.
Bro.
Yeah, bro, tripping.
He was tripping. But I feel like I would be on some shit where it would I just let the shit happen, whatever. Like whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would just, you can't fucking fight it.
Yeah,
you can't fucking
Man.
do shit you can't control.
Bro, shit coming through dimensions, bro, and dropping off like plasma on us like that, bro. I know the bullets ain't gonna help, bro.
That shit ain't gonna do
Not
nothing.
into it. It's either gonna eat them or that nigga gonna be like Magneto and just any type of steel, it just gonna put a little barrier around it. So
They gonna manipulate that bitch.
yeah, come on, and send it right back at me. Like, oh, literally like pain.
Bro, that's the thing. Like
pain, bro.
if aliens are able to make it to this planet, bro, I feel like they're already on a completely different level than us.
Well, bro, I've been telling people, bro, I've been saying this for a while now, bro. There's been people like NASA has been discovered that we have a solar system, like a planetary system that's set up like ours, to where we have the moon and the sun, and it's like the perfect distance so that we can have life.
Mhm.
They found similar systems like in completely different galaxies, and they were millions of years older than us. So if these people are coming through, they're millions of years more advanced than us.
Yeah.
They probably knew how to go through wormholes or black holes and shit like that, and
Probably know how to time travel. And all
time
that
travel. Their body might be different because the way they might be set up, like maybe there's too much carbon and shit like that on the planet. Like their body might be like a liquidy sort of. That's why, like their body might be that way so that they can travel through, black hole. Just different shit like that, bro. That makes it possible, bro. Like when I heard that, I was like, oh, these niggas really coming and seeing what's going on over here. They really just time traveling and just going through dimensions, seeing what's going on. But bruh, I seen some scientists, bruh, like people say that if there were some aliens to come by, it wouldn't be like a friendly type of thing, because like
that's what I'm thinking, bro.
They say like once people like humans' first instinct when they saw like different people was to enslave them.
Yep.
So I don't see why somebody that's much more stronger and could actually really harm us, why they wouldn't enslave us.
Yeah, bro. If motherfuckers are able to build fucking spacecrafts to go through fucking space,
come on, man.
You're already
done
at a crazy advanced level, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is already on a crazy level, bro. So, any life form that was not birthed on this planet that has made it to this planet, I'm already scared of your ass. And that's facts.
Yeah. Bro, we wouldn't know what to do. Like, if we just saw an alien right in front of us, like, bare skin, just alien, just pulled up, just looking at us, bro, niggas would faint. Like, your first instinct ain't even, like, to pull out nothing or, like, try and fight it or nothing. But you would be sitting there, like,
bro,
how like,
trembling.
Yeah, what I'm saying, like with Vegeta, the power levels. You just sitting there, like, stunned, like, what am I looking at? That bitch slimy as hell. You just, like, Then you'll piss yourself, nigga. You'll piss yourself.
God. And I think that's what the boy was saying. That was like, that had seen the alien, bro. He said that it was like tall and slender and had like a fucking weird looking fucking face, bro. Like,
come on, bro.
like a very weird looking face and was like tall, bro.
That's
That
sketch,
is
bro.
fucking scary, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not on that shit there, bro. That alien shit.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers was trying to say like, oh, it's a distraction from other shit. Hey, that could be the case.
Yeah.
But I am still in tune, okay?
Yeah. Still, hey, yeah. It could be something deeper that's like behind this, but notated. This is definitely notated, bro. Like, I am not gonna forget this. Like, they definitely did that. The government did that on this day.
Like, bro, come on, bro. They had a whole meeting for this shit, bro. Like, there's a whole board meeting, bro.
Come on, man.
Like, nah, bro. And understand, there's all white people there.
Whoa,
okay?
This is serious business.
Very serious business if you see all white people in the building.
Dressing, 3-piece suits.
Come on, bro.
Nigga, shirt and tie, blazer. Come on, man.
All the money shit that's happening with like the U.S. and Ukraine and all that, that could all be very serious business, of course.
And some people were saying also like Trump, something about it's like trying to cover up what's going on with Trump.
Yeah, Trump and like the case and all that.
Hey, man, it could be not. I don't know.
But we are talking about life outside of this planet, okay?
This is definitely notated.
And I'm definitely in tune because they talking about a spaceship the size of a Tic Tac, my nigga.
Man, nah.
Like, what?
Nah.
Like,
that nigga get in your nostrils. Them niggas here get in your nostrils and run it up on your ass. Like, think about that. A Tic Tac? Bruh, niggas slide in your ear and now they controlling your brain. Bro, that is crazy. I'm just making up shit, but like, I don't know.
That's some real ass shit, bro. If there's a ship the size of a Tic Tac, that means the pilots are definitely smaller.
That's what I'm saying. What if that alien could get in and he could just ditch the fucking plane and he could just really start embedding himself in my brain? Cause that nigga plasma. That nigga just, and now he me. Now he a human.
Nigga got your consciousness.
Yeah, bro, nigga like Orochimaru. Trying to take my body. No cap, bro. G shit, bro. Now the alien can be on Earth and normal.
Yeah.
But still got all the capabilities of time travel and shit. I don't know, bro.
Hey.
It's some sketchy shit, bro.
That alien shit is nothing to fuck around with, man. The alien shit is nothing to fuck around with, man. That's all I gotta fucking say. Okay. Next. We gotta talk about Melly.
Yeah, man.
We gotta talk about Melly. Alright. So we were talking about Melly for a couple episodes.
Yep.
And now we have come to somewhat of a conclusion, but not really a conclusion.
Yeah.
There was a fucking mistrial.
Mistrial, yep.
A mistrial in the Melly case. The case had pretty much ran its course. It went up to the jury to decide whether or not he was going to be found guilty or non-guilty. They weren't able to get a unanimous decision. It was split 9-3. So 9 people found him not guilty. And then there were 3 people that, I guess, couldn't really pick a side, or they just said that he was guilty. Now, this is crazy because I just feel like there's so much evidence to kind of like give people the thought like, okay, yeah, like this nigga did that shit. But if you just think about overall, I guess there's key factors into the case that kind of give people because all they have to do is just provide reasonable doubt. They don't have to prove that Melly is innocent. Like, they don't have to prove that he is innocent. They just have to provide that there is reasonable doubt that he did not do this. And there were things that does provide reasonable doubt. Of course, there's no murder weapon. They didn't find any gunpowder on Melly. And there's no one to actually testify against Melly. Like, there's no one to point Melly as that person. But there was evidence, like ballistics and everything, that said that the shots came from the rear driver seat and the rear driver's side seat. And from the video of niggas leaving the studio, Melly was in that seat. So after all of that, the jury couldn't decide, so it's now at a mistrial. So they're now going to go through the trial again to see if they're going to be able to find him guilty or not guilty. And I think at this case, I mean, at this point, he's gonna be free. He's gonna be free.
What you think? You think he did it?
That nigga did that shit, bro.
You think it was free 2 bodies?
Now the only crazy thing about it, bro, is just why, bro. That's the only thing, bro. Like
that nigga is
that's the only thing, bro. And for me, bro, I can't think of how else it can't be him. Unless they could find or show that there was someone else in the car other than Melly, bro. Bro, that nigga was in that seat, bro, when they left the studio. And they even said that, like, the bullets that hit the side of the car were not shots that were, like, performed in the form of a drive-by. Those shots that were going from the side of the car to stage the drive-by,
they were from inside the car, correct?
So yeah, the actual gunshots that actually killed the 2 boys were from inside of the car, from an inside position. And there was like doctors and everything to explain like how those shots were the shots that killed them, and then the other shots that went to the body were after they were already dead. Yeah.
Fake it.
And the shots that were on the outside of the car to kind of show that it was like a drive-by, they were from a stationary position, not from a position of shots being thrown while like the car is moving or anything. They were like going straight in, not like shit. Yeah, they were going straight in, not like angled or anything like that.
Oh, like, because if somebody was driving,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, okay, there's definitely foul play happening because, nigga, there wasn't a drive-by.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen, bro. There wasn't a drive-by. So niggas is guilty in some form or fashion, bro. Like, this was not a drive-by, bro. So someone is to blame, bro. Like, someone is to blame. There wasn't a drive-by, and the nigga that was in the car that was driving said that he was in a drive-by. So, nigga, that was a lie, bro. So, nigga, if you lying, nigga, Melly lying too.
There was a driver, and then Melly and then the 2 guys that got killed, correct?
Yeah.
What did the driver say?
The driver said that when he was in the car and the shots were going off, he had his head down, so he didn't know what was going on.
Of course he's going to say that.
And when he went to go... I don't remember if he said that... if he said that Melly was in the car during that time. But when he went to the hospital to bring the boys there, Melly wasn't there.
Right. Coincidentally.
So it's like, bro, what the fuck is really going on, bro? What the fuck really going on?
And where was this? How nobody was outside? Nobody looked outside? Like, where were they? Were they just in the Everglades or some shit? Like, where the fuck were they?
They were in the trenches of Broward. They were in the trenches of Broward, bro. So it's just like, bro, how is all of this happening in like... This is happening like 3, 4 in the morning, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Ain't Melly from like Orlando?
Yeah, Melly is from like
Parkland or something.
Yeah, he's
shit like that.
Definitely from like Central Florida or some shit.
Parkland's like south, but like Central Florida.
Yeah, he's like from Central Florida, and bro, I just feel like when it comes to like the justice system, as long as you know how to work it, man, you're gonna be able to try to, you're gonna be able to find your way through it some way, somehow. But I just think I don't know. I don't see how it could be anybody else other than that nigga Melly, bro.
Man, I've been there. He did it. Yeah, you don't got to do no convincing to me. I just wanted to hear what was going on. I know he did it. I know he did it. That Nick, yo, if he gets out, bruh, hey, man, I know this is going to sound stupid, bruh, but when Russell Westbrook and Paul George got out of their contracts in OKC, I knew anything in this world was possible because they just signed for 5 years. How did this happen? So after that, Melly definitely about to get off, bruh. With 2 bodies, bruh. Anything is possible. We get UFO sightings and shit like that. Government giving us there's so much going on, bruh. He definitely about to get out, bruh.
Yeah, bruh. He's definitely about to get
getting out, bruh.
He's definitely gonna be walking free from that.
That is crazy to me. Because
I think it's crazy too because
it's like why? Why did he do this?
That is the main question, bro.
I think he was like he really on some like demon shit and trying to sell his soul. Like that nigga made them like a sacrifice. Like that nigga to unlock his like Mangekyo or some shit. Like in a sense, like not realistic, like for real, but like in a sense, yeah.
Nah, G shit, because that's what motherfucking Itachi had to do.
That's what I'm saying. He had to murk somebody he cared about and really turn him to a demon. His last name is Demons or some shit. No cap.
But it's spelled demons. No cap. No cap, bro. And that's the thing, bro. That's the one thing that just really be like on my brain every time I think about that Melly shit, bro. It's like, damn, bro. That's the thing that be causing me to think like he didn't do it because, bro, why the fuck would you murk 2 of your friends, bro?
Yeah.
Like, that is so crazy to me, bro.
Point blank range, too.
Like, holy shit, bro. Like, and one of them was sleeping.
That's sad.
Like, bro, all I can say is, man, all the evidence definitely points towards that this nigga did that shit. But just for the sake of him being a nigga, I hope. And only him, the driver, and God knows what the fuck happened that night. And hopefully, man, that nigga didn't do that shit. But
yeah, I hope not. I really do. I really hope he didn't. But
yeah, but
if he did, death penalty. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do your dirt. Do your damage, man. Because that's crazy, bro. That is crazy.
Like, that is so nuts for me to even think about that shit. When I was watching some of the case and I'm seeing, like, them talk about some of that shit in detail, I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like,
nah, bro.
Damn, bro. That shit is nuts, bro.
Hey, if like I said, if he didn't do it, I hope he gets off, bro, and God bless, bro. But if he did it, like I suspect,
yeah,
man, go ahead, take off on that. Take off on that, bro. Do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah,
that's
bro.
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
That's definitely some nut shit, bro. I don't even fucking know, bro. That's some nut shit. That's some fucking nut shit. All right. Now, we're going to talk about Rolling Loud.
Okay.
All right. So, Rolling Loud was this past weekend. And it was like a weekend ago. And it was in Miami. So, this is kind of like one of the birthplaces of like Rolling Loud. You know, it's one of the places that...
This is the birthplace.
Yeah, the birthplace. And this is where... You know, a lot of people go to, when it comes to Rolling Loud, a lot of people make it a thing to go to it because it's Miami. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we had 3 headliners. We had Cardi, who was the headliner for Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We had Travis Scott, who was the headliner for Saturday. And then we had A$AP Rocky, who was the headliner for Sunday. And... There were definitely...
he's the headliner tonight?
No. Well, this was last week.
Oh, it was last... Oh,
yeah, last week. So those 3 were the headliners. And there was definitely, like, some performances that were before the headliners that were definitely talked about. One of them was, like, Sexy Red. Did you see the whole thing that was going on with her?
Yeah, she performed at like a high school or some shit.
Oh, nah, that was definitely something too. That was absolutely fucking crazy. Like, Oh my god, I can't even get started on that shit. I don't even know how the hell. Oh my god, bro, that just is like so crazy
That just
to
threw
me.
Jay off,
Oh
bro.
my god, bro, because that just.
Sad.
Oh my god, bro, that is literally sad as fuck, bro. Like, out of all artists that you could have booked to be at your high school, you decide to have one of the most sexually explicit artists out right now. Like, she literally does not have a song where she is talking about anything other than getting fucked. Like, literally no song. Like, and you decide to have her. Come on, bro. Like, and this is a school. It's not. It's just so fucking. And it's a high school. It's not like it'd be something if it was like a college. Like, of course, hey, college
Whatever.
motherfuckers are grown.
Yeah.
Like, this is a high school, bro. There's literally people that are coming straight from middle school that are at this school, bro. We're talking about like 14.
There's principals chaperoning this, like, and they gotta listen to this and shit, like.
Like, we got
APs.
14, 15-year-olds at this school, and you decide to have Sexy Red at this fucking school. It's absolutely beyond me. Okay? But at the Rolling Loud performance, she entered with 2 niggas on a leash. Like they were dogs. That, yeah, crazy as fuck. Definitely some other crazy performances as well. Of course, like they had the Lil Uzi performance where he brought out the whole booby trap on the stage.
I heard about that. I just didn't see it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me see what type of speed, what type of shit you brought up there.
He had literally the whole. There it is, right there. He had the whole booby trap. You gotta make sure you go to Miami. That's Cali. Yeah, he had the whole booby trap. Yeah, there you go, right there. On the stage. And there was niggas like throwing money and shit.
They got a fucking demon growling, bro. What is wrong with him?
And is someone recording on their phone? Yeah, no. Back up out of this.
Yeah.
You gotta find the actual Rolling
That
Loud
just say
one.
Productions.
Yeah.
Nigga was straight off the phone with it, bro.
Yeah, bro. And the nigga got the high res fucking thumbnail, but that is definitely not. There it is right there. That's 21
Right here.
Savage. Where's the Uzi one? What the freak? Nah. That's little TJ.
No, this is all of them.
Oh, all of them? Oh, that's it right there. There you go. Yeah. Now, so Uzi had the whole booby trap on the stage, and there was niggas like throwing money and shit. And one of the things I was talked about too is Young Miami's son was like throwing money and shit too.
Oh, he was there for this. That's
Yeah.
where that came from. Okay.
Yeah. So apparently he wasn't throwing money on the girls, but he was just in the vicinity of all of this happening. He was just throwing money up and shit like that. And so yeah, there was definitely performances at Rolling Loud that was talked about. Ice Spice.
Man. What she was looking like.
Oh man, come on, man. Yayo. Shit spilling out.
Man.
And
nigga threw a raw code. Damn, it is some niggas on this shit, bro.
Oh no, bro. It is literally like a club on the stage, bro. It's like 50 niggas on that stage. Probably more. And they had like poles and shit. You see it. The only thing is just the girls, of course, wasn't naked. But yeah, they were all like, you see that shit? Like, look at that shit. That shit is fucking leaking on the stage.
I might go try and work at Booby Trap now. Go ahead and put my app in. See what the fuck going on.
And yeah. So the whole thing about Rolling Loud for me were the headliners. And
bro, this fit is terrible though.
And Kodak also performed at Rolling Loud, and there was like a whole thing with him too. Because that's when he had just came out with the song. Yeah, damn. That's when they had just came out with the song with him and 6ix9ine. So he was on the stage talking shit about Boosie and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it was a lot of shit going on at Rolling Loud, and but I think the main thing were the headliners. So Cardi performed Friday night, and niggas was saying that like he was like the best performance.
They said Cardi?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we just couldn't hear the crowd's reaction.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Damn.
just because of that,
But
but
kind of crazy.
I feel like it was
Trap.
Like, I just feel like that shit was crazy. Like that shit was crazy. And then you had ASAP too. But I just feel like ASAP, I don't know, man. It's just crazy that he's still a headliner. He hasn't dropped the album in like 5 years as well.
It might even be more than that for him. That nigga don't even make music, it seemed like.
Because I think Testing came out 2018.
Did it?
Yeah, I think Testing came out 2018. Like around the same time as Astroworld. And yeah, that's what's crazy. Because how can he still be a headliner and he only...
Because he dates Rihanna.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely the reason why. That is 1000% the reason why. And I don't know. But Trap definitely top tier. Yep, 2018.
You're right.
Yep. 2018, last album that nigga came out with, bro. And that nigga still headlining. But I guess you could say the same thing about Trav. But the thing about Trav is that
Tragedy.
he's been, definitely had something going on.
Nigga smoking a black.
Bro, literally smoking a black. Bro, smoking a black.
And a dicky fit.
Bro, that nigga Kodak had fucking security guards, like, literally,
Everywhere.
like, on all corners.
Yeah,
like, you see the two niggas standing up right there.
Yeah, he's Miami. He in Miami, bruh. This would be the place where somebody...
And because he just did the shit with 6ix9ine, that nigga, I know he wasn't taking any fucking...
Yeah.
Any type of fucking... Wasn't gonna be lacking, bro. But, yeah, I feel like Rolling Loud was definitely straight, because it put me onto some artists that I never heard of before.
Like who?
There's this one artist... Damn, bro, like... Start with an F or some shit. Fauci or some shit.
Fauci.
You heard about that person?
Yeah.
So, is it Fauci?
Something like that. I've heard of that.
Yeah, bro. Something like that, bro. Yeah. Fauci. Yeah. It's a chick. She does like rock, I guess. And that bitch was sliding.
Never heard of her.
That bitch was sliding.
Like,
so
I've heard of her, but never heard her music.
Yeah, so she was sliding and shit. So and for me, Rolling Loud was kind of like straight because I was able to watch that shit from the crib.
Man, that's glory, bro. Think about that. I can watch all of these artists in 4K at home and not have to pay for any food or drinks, and I can get thrown right here.
And I do not have to sweat.
No sweat. No hotel, no driving, no parking, no gas, no anything that comes with it, bro. You know, Rolling Loud, like after you pay for it and everything, and you get your fit and all that shit, bro. But you dropping like a couple bands, man. You dropping like a band and a half, bro, to really.
Yeah, especially if you're going all 3 days.
Come on, man.
Like, bro.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, because all 3 days is like, what, for the tickets is like full 500, right?
Yeah.
And then you're not going, well, depending on where you live, you might go ahead and bust a play to where you drive back to your crib and
But most people are doing B&Bs and
exactly.
shit like that, and then you're going to eat, you're going to get fucked up, you're going to get drunk, smoke.
You're spending
like
a band easily, bro. Maybe even 15 easily, bro.
Yep.
Like,
On
and
a
listen,
3-day.
man. And then you're going to be stuck at a stage where you might not even be able to see other artists, bro, because to be completely honest, bro, you're not going to be able to jump from stage to stage like that.
Nope. And
You
not
kinda
have good spot. Like, you going to be in the back.
Getting fucking getting pixels, man.
Doing it. You try to zoom in on that bitch. Do 100 times zoom. And just, man, come on, bro. If somebody pulled up and be like, yo, I went to Roll Out, try to show me a video. Man, get that shit out my fucking face, man. You ain't go to no damn Rolling Loud, nigga. You ain't go to Rolling Loud, nigga.
Oh my god, bro. No
nigga
cap,
was on the
bro.
outskirts.
Hey, man. salute to all the people that like to go out there and feel that atmosphere and shit, because I know a lot of people find that to be what's worth it, just to be in the atmosphere of people all just, you know, going crazy for some of their favorite artists. But for me, I don't need that type of fix.
Yeah.
I could definitely get all that I need from watching it on this hair screen.
Yeah. We just old, bro. That's all it is, bro. We old.
But you've had the experience of going to a Rolling Loud before.
Yeah, when I was young. Like, I was young as hell. And
what is like back in like 2016, 2017?
The first one was what, 2013? So I was at 2014, 15.
Oh, shit.
I think I went to 2. 1 or 2. I can't remember. I know I went to the second one. I can't remember if I went to 2 Rolling Louds. I think I did, though.
See, I've never been to a Rolling Loud before, ever.
Yeah, I mean, now.
Yeah, now it's absolutely out of there.
They say it's a better experience because you're not on top of each other, but like I'm still not into shit like that. Like if I'm going to a concert, I want to be able to sit down,
yeah, kind of vibe.
Also have like a good spot, and then I can be in my little zone. But if I'm standing up the whole time and I'm mosh pitting with niggas and I'm straight, bro. I'm straight, bro. It's just because I'm old, bro. At one point I wanted to do shit like that, but
yeah, and that was the thing too, bro. When I got my first experience of like being at like a concert on that type of scope, because my first concert that I went to was a Big Sean concert, and it wasn't even a Big Sean concert. He was like an opener. But everybody went to that shit for him.
For Big Sean.
So the moment that nigga got done performing.
Like, if I'm going to go to a concert where I don't have, like, a spot to sit, it would be like a low-key artist, like a Currency or some shit where, you know, niggas is going to vibe. And it's going to be... Like, I'll do small shows, but, like, when it comes to these, like, big festivals and stuff, like, for me... I don't get no fix out of that, bro.
Yeah.
Just me personally. Like, besides the tour merch... That's the only reason why, like, it might be worth it to go. Like, if you're somebody who wants graphic tees and want to be able to have these vintage graphic tees in the future,
and you know that these things are not going to be
when
like,
these artists aren't even going to be rapping in 10 to 15 years. Like, this might be done. You're gonna have some like memorabilia. You feel me from that? So that might be worth it. But a lot of times they're selling their tour merch in like on their website. So like. You don't even really need to. So, like, I don't know, man. I just remember my first Rolling Loud. I remember when I asked for a bottle of water, bro. I'll never forget this shit, bro. I asked for a bottle of water. The bitch looked me dead in my eye. She had a cold-ass Upper Hills, bro, and I needed it, bro. She looked me dead in my eye and said $10. I was like, oh, this ain't for me. And this is not even me being like a broke boy, bro. Because honestly,
it's
like we're talking about niggas that's going to a festival. You're already prepared to spend money.
Exactly.
Like, so, like... We already all know this, bro. Like, if I signed up to go to Rolling Loud, I am signing up to spend that type of money. Like, I am cool with that. You get what I'm saying?
But
so it's not anything against it. If you're cool with spending it, that's just what it is. But, bro, when it come down to it, bro, for me to be able to keep going
and natural water,
I'm asking for Jerry. It was a 16-ounce bottle that we get out of the 24 pack, bro. It wasn't even like the extended clip. It wasn't even like the 64, like where I can have this bitch for a minute and I'm straight. God. Like if it was $10 for the big joint, I'd be like, hey man, you got to make your money, and I think it's worth it at this time. You feel me? But bro, you giving me a 16-ounce? She put that bitch out of a little cooler, like. Oh, nah. I was like, yeah, keep that. I'll find it somewhere else. Bro, I literally drank my spit until we got out.
Bro, $10 for one bottle of water is criminal, bro, because you can literally get 2 24 packs of water for that amount of money, bro.
And get change. And let me tell you something. If you know me, bro, I crush water, bro. So if one bottle, I would have needed to spend $70 to get hydrated. Bro, I'm talking about Uzi. Dede just broke the barricade at the Uzi concert. Like, the barricade is broken. Like, security is like in a fucking is like hella frantic, and they just like looking for like trying to fix everything, and everybody's raging, bro. I'm talking about like raging, bro.
God
and all this shit Playboy Cardi had came out right before. I'm talking about like leaking, like my head was like just pounding, like you could just feel the beat, the bass and shit, and people just mosh pin and pushing everybody. I'm sweating. Like, I'm talking about, bro, I sweat out all my electrolytes and all that shit. And, bro, she looked me in my eye and said $10, bro.
Out of there.
I was like, this is going to be my last.
Way,
this is my last Rolling Loud. So, I probably only went to one Rolling Loud now that I think about it.
And that's the thing with me, bro. Like, I went to that Tyler Creator concert, bro. And that was kind of like my first experience of like niggas is just acting crazy in the crowd, bro. Niggas was doing all that pushing and swaying and all that shit. I'm just like, oh, nah, this is not it. And I'm there solo. Like, I'm there by myself. I'm like, oh, nah, this is not it, bro. Like, this is not it. But then I started going to like smaller shows and shit. Like, I went to the Mac Miller concert. And that was definitely a more chill joint. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit that I'm into, but going to shit like this, bro, it's like next level.
We can just get you a nice 4K monitor or a TV and just stream that bitch, dog, and get fucked up at the crib. Invite all your people and just be like, hey, bro, we gonna walk Rolling Loud, bro. We better get fucked up. And niggas have fun. I promise you.
That shit is crazy that people would actually. It's just. I guess it all just depends on
a Loud party if I had a crib.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro.
You can get away, bro. Like
you literally gonna have, and you can watch all the. You can go from stage to stage. Like you can literally watch who you want, just like that. Instead of fucking you being at Rolling Loud and traveling through fucking thousands of people to try to get from one stage to another, and then you try to go back to another stage, and now you all the way in the back.
Yep, and now that you in the back of that one, you in the back of all of them. Unless you gonna push your way up, and you're not built like that.
Yeah, bro, and you're not gonna stay if you get a good spot at a stage where you're like trying to watch a specific artist, bro. You're not gonna stay there the whole time.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. And if you're there, you're forced. To stay in that one spot because you want to see your favorite artist. You're like, damn, I gotta get through. I love McConan and shit. Like, I gotta sit here for this shit, and I gotta wait a couple of niggas before Future get on the Kodak or whoever.
Hours.
I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to do McConan like that because like I fought with McConan. He was just the first like really underground rapper that I could think of off the top of my head. But I fought with McConan, dog.
Nah, McConan definitely went crazy, but. Nah, bro, and that's the thing. So this is like a good little segue into the final topic.
Yep, and man, and before we even get to the Trav tape, we got to talk about Travis's tape. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he got the fade on the frontal, and that's fucking crazy.
Man, what is going on, bro?
He definitely got to get that taken care of. At this point, there's nothing to take care of. If he does anything else, bro, he just got to go ahead and just get the waves, bro. Just chop it all off, bro.
Just go ball, get the waves. Start brushing your hair, bro. Don't go KD, because I feel like his hair kind of have like a KD type of tendency to it. Just seeing how it is, bro. Where you brush it and it don't go nowhere,
bro.
Like,
he literally has like that much like hair on the front.
I think more,
bro.
That bit was like that. That bit was like literally to the back, and then the other one just came over like a palm tree, some shit, like a tropical tree of some sort, like a pineapple.
Bro, that is absolutely absurd, bro. To have like a fade on the front like that, like he definitely got to get that shit taken care of, but. We are finally at a point where Trav has dropped another album.
Yeah, go ahead with your take, bro.
Yeah, Trav released Utopia. Today is Sunday. We're into the second day, or the third day, technically, of this album releasing. And let me tell you something, man. It's in the background right now. This album is what I needed for this year, bro. I feel like all the music that's been dropping this year just hasn't been what I needed it to be, bro, sonically, bro. And Trav gave me that, bro. For me, when I be listening to music, the one thing I can say about Trav's album, he's not riding any waves. Like he's not riding any waves that's going on right now. The only one that's closest to that would be the K-pop song, and that's only because he got Bad Bunny on there. You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of like riding that Latin wave by having Bad Bunny on there. But other than that, all of the songs that are on that album are not riding any waves at all, bro. He's doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not anything that is of the current sound in hip hop right now. And that's something that I really, really fucking like, bro. When people be trying to just do their own thing and not going with the safe route. You know, that's the safe route, bro. When you going with the trend and you going with the wave, that's the safe route, bro, because you want to appeal to the people's ear and you want to essentially get their liking. But Trav definitely, I feel like this album is a Trav album because you can hear different elements of Trav in the album, like different eras of Trav. Like you can hear rodeo aspects into this. You can hear, of course, Al Faro. You can hear
Yeezus.
You can hear Yeezus, of course. There's different elements of Trav in this one album. And I was telling the nigga this. He was saying like he was expecting Trav to have like some like sound breaking like album where it's gonna be like really, really push music to another level again. And I feel like he kind of did with having all the different elements, because that could have been a miss. Him having all these different type of sounds into this one album, it could have been a fucking miss. Like that could have not worked. But I feel like how cohesive the album sounds with all these sounds together, man, bro, that shit is, for me, this album, it gets better with every listen because I'm hearing shit that I wasn't hearing before. And for me, this album is at a motherfucking 9. You know what I'm saying? There's some tracks that I don't care for, which one of them is the one that's playing now, that K-pop shit. That one I don't really care for. It's not a bad track, but I don't necessarily need it. Okay? And there's another track too that I can't really think of that I don't really care too much about. I think it's that Modern Jam song. It's okay. Like, I know he's trying to tap into some old school shit, but that one I didn't really too much care for as well. But other than that, there's not really any songs that I feel the need to skip on. And the features are also something that needs to be talked about as well, because he has like a bunch of like very notable features. And I think the one thing that people are like not really talking about is that the fact that Beyonce is on this fucking album, bro.
Yeah, if Beyonce was on there, sounding like they're doing what Solange would do. I feel like he could have just had Solange. Like I felt like Beyonce was just for the name.
Yeah, that was the thing. I feel like it was just for the name.
What Beyonce did is exactly what Solange does, and Solange should have been on it, in my opinion. Like the sound of that song and all that was more tailored for Solange, and he just had Beyonce on there because she's a bigger name.
What do you think about that album?
Now
you've given it a few listens so far.
Yeah, and I'm a longtime Trav fan,
Mm-hmm.
like a long time. We both are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I've talked to other longtime Trav fans. So to the casual listener or somebody who's newer or doesn't go that far back with Trav, well, no. I think they're not gonna fuck with what I'm about to say. But like at the end of the day, like I think this is not a bad album in any way, shape, or form. Like nobody can say that this is a bad album.
And one more thing I would say,
okay,
is that the one critique I would have is, and it's a critique that I think a lot of people are gonna have. Trav didn't get too personal on the album. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that, you know, people expect, especially after everything that happened. And I agree. I feel like he kind of should have went a little personal. And then at the same time, somebody mentioned to me, like, you know, it was essentially like a legal thing that he was going through. So he probably couldn't even talk about it on the album. Like, he just resolved it. You know what I'm saying? So he probably couldn't even talk about it like that, being that it was like an ongoing legal thing. So I was just like, yeah, I get it, but he still, like, probably could have did something. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he could have did an intro on the intro could have been so far where it could have been like, you know, this for the lost ragers, and make a really fire track, and every single time it was for them, and I don't know, he did something for, like, he could have done something, but it's not even just that, because like, once again, let me start it.
Yeah.
Not a bad album. Like, sonically, just listening, off the top, I'm gonna just go, it's like an 8, okay? But I do have gripes, and am I going to be listening to this long term? I don't know yet. But, like, the gripes that I have, like, I think, one, I felt like it was a safe album. I felt like all the beats that I've heard, I felt like he took Rodeo, but then put the production of Astroworld on it. Like, it sounds very quirky and similar. Like, Rodeo was, like, kind of all different sounds and shit, like, which was really cool, you feel me? But he just took the production of Astroworld, how big and, you know, grand and cinematic almost it sounded. And he just took those two and some of the things that he did on Yeezus all in one. So it's like a Rodeo, Yeezus, Astroworld all together, in my opinion, which you really can't fuck that up. Like, I like aspects of all of those albums. Like, I like how on Yeezus, even though this is probably when Kanye was at his worst lyrically, where people was talking about, but like, he addressed a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Every album he said something about something.
Yeah.
And at least I knew something that was going on with what he had going on and where his mind was at. Because when you're hearing what he's saying and then you're hearing the beat, you're like, oh, all of this is like making sense. Like, he is just all over the place, you feel me? And whether you like that sound or not, I can at least understand it and respect it, you feel me? But like, Trav was just on here still talking about the same old, like, he's fucking with SZA. Like, we don't know nothing about his relationship status. We don't know nothing about how his family, anything has happened with his family, how family might have changed on him when, if something happened, like, everything about Kanye all the way through in his bars, whether he had the best wordplay or however, he always addressed something, like whether it was his family or, you know, people talking about him in the media or anything. I knew what was going on in Kanye's music when I heard him.
Yeah.
So that's something that, like, when I'm listening to Trav, I'm listening, not even saying like he gotta have like a E equals MC squared type of bar. I'm not looking for that. Like, 21 Savage gives me bars, and he is not the most lyrically,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many Chopper, you feel me? Like, KK, call my Chopper KKK because it don't like niggas. So, like, you can have bars without, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, or even address, like, even 21, again, has addressed stuff on his album with shit that has gone on in his life, like the loyalty and with other people and how people have, you know what I'm saying? And how he moved different, how you don't wear jewelry because X, Y. Like, I'm hearing all this in his music, and he's progressing. He from Red Ops to, so like, even though he may not, like, that his thing is like raging and turning up, I get it, but like, why are you raging? Are you sad? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Are you turning up and popping Zans because you sad? Like, I don't know anything. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no connection in what I'm listening to. I can't be like, I feel this. Like, even with Drake, like, if we're going to put him up in that Drake tier, like, I still know something about Drake in all, whether it's a feature or his album. Like, I'm going to hear something about his mom and some girl spited him, and like, I get some sort of context behind everything. Like, Tyler, the Creator, like, I can name so many big artists that have like not been big and then got big, or been big their whole career, where I'm hearing something like in their music, you feel me? And for me, that's like one of the things about Trav in this album that I'm like just a little disappointed in. At the end of the day, I said 8, so it's not bad. Like, I can listen to it and I'll enjoy it, but it's like, as a fan, it's like, you feel me? And another thing is like the features. He got a lot of features, and I feel like when he got features on there, he be letting them like
do their thing,
and he's like kind of in the background, and like his verses be unmemorable compared to the people that be on the tracks.
I can feel
like,
that as well.
Like they don't be bad, like they're just unmemorable. Like Utopia Twins, when I first heard it, I'm hearing the beat, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. And I hear Trav's verse, and I'm like, all right, it was decent. You feel me? And then I hear 21, and who else is on that bitch?
Rob 49.
Rob 49. I'm like, oh, niggas is snapping. You know what I'm saying? It's like, then I hear the song with Drake, and it's like, Drake, I felt like mopped him. Or even if he got some feature on there, he has to manipulate the beat to so that people can think his verse was a little better than what it was. Like, he still don't be saying nothing. He be changing all the beats and don't be saying nothing. Like I don't know, bro. Like, it be just shit like that. Like, as a fan, I've been listening to him for a long time. I just wanted to see some, like, even Tyler the Creator, I felt like was a good example. Like, we heard him go from
the shock rap
to
him being like literally like a musical genius type shit.
You get what I'm saying? And like, I think Trav got that type of, like, the way his production, like his mind when it comes to production and doing the concerts and just the art form of being an artist,
visuals and shit.
I think it'd be there, but like, I don't know, bro. I just want to hear something about his personal life, bro. Like, he ain't never said nothing about like a Nike deal. Not saying like he got to. He doesn't have to follow the footsteps of like Kanye, but like, are you happy with all your deals? Do you like everything that's going on? Like, there's never anything where I'm like, damn, oh shit. Like, even Drake was on his album and dissing other people. I bought your $100,000 chain, whatever the fuck he said. Like, I forgot what he said about Pharrell and Pusha T, but like,
talking about melting the chains.
It's
and all
like
that shit.
That happened though.
Yeah.
Remember, like when he bought it, we was like, damn, like he was like homage to.
Shit. Yeah,
and then now you're like, oh, y'all beefing. I didn't know they was beefing until then. I thought he bought it because he really loved Pharrell. I didn't know he bought it out of like. So now I'm like, oh shit, and I'm hearing this out of features, but I'm not hearing this out like, you know what I'm saying? And we can go back, like, of course, like we listen to Playboy Cardi, like he talks about absolutely nothing, but like he came in like nothing real. We don't know anything about him. Like that was his whole persona. Like nothing. Like he doesn't post pictures. Like we don't know anything. That's like his whole shit.
He's literally just like
Trav is like literally in the limelight. He had a McDonald's deal. He has like all these deals. He is in Kardashian. Like, you're in the limelight. I need to know something now. Like, I'm not asking this out of Uzi and like the people that just don't be posting their whole thing, and Frank Ocean. Like, I'm not asking. And even Frank Ocean.
Yeah, he's definitely more.
He gonna tell me something in his, you know what I'm saying? Like,
way more substance.
So it's like, I don't know. I just expected a little more out of Trav. Really good album though. Like, when I listen to it, I'm like, damn, this sounds good. But I'm just listening to Trav, and maybe I shouldn't be listening. Like I said, I'm not listening to these like layered Kendrick Lamar type bars. I'm really not. But I just want him to address something, like say something, like, you know what I'm saying, like
give his side, his take on certain things.
Like, something, bro. And it don't gotta, like, it just something, bro. And I feel like, for me, I would have made this album, like, 10 out of 10. I think production is, like, top tier.
Yeah,
like,
and that's the thing, too.
Like, off first listen, I'm like, fuck, bro. This nigga is just, like, you put that shit on your ears, bro. You're in a different realm. Like, it's,
I'm telling you.
He has that. So that's why where this is coming from, because I think he is like, he has that type of mindset where he can, and it's like, bro, like, even if he had all these features, it's like, just don't let them walk you on your song. Don't if anything, manipulate the beat for them. If they gonna snap like that, manipulate the beat for them. Don't manipulate the beat for yourself, because for me, it just seems like an insecurity in his rapping. Like, I feel like he knows that he don't be rapping like that. Like, I know I've heard some interviews where he's like, I heard Kendrick Lamar rapping, I'm like, or you know what I'm saying? Like, or his mind was blown. Like, I feel like there's some sort of insecurity as to, and that's why he put, like, he's almost like Party Next Door on, but just like in the background vocal, like atmospheric, like, and it's gonna sound good, it's gonna be melodic, but it's like, and then the other person gonna get on and just step on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it an 8, like, just off of what I hear. So, like, if you're a Trav fan, you're 1,000% gonna like this album. You are definitely gonna like this album. if you're a long-term fan like myself, you might have expected something different. Some people don't feel that way. Some people feel, but I do have other people that I have talked to that also may feel the same way. But that's just how I'm feeling it. Like,
I feel that too because, like I said, that's something that I wanted to say is like him being more personable on the tracks would definitely be better because at that point you'd be taking yourself to another tier of artists
and
at that point.
And if we gonna put him with the Drakes and all of them, that's just something that I need. Like Future ain't made it to that point. Like Future is not on the Drake tier. And why? He's talking about the same shit, like the same fucking hoes and lean in my piss and all sorts of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that is like the main thing you always talk about.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You should not be alive. I can smell promethazine when I piss. I pray to God they bring me activists. What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? So, but there's reasons why. There's the J. Cole's, the Kanye's, the Drake's, the Kendrick Lamar's, the Jay-Z's. Like Jay-Z, even on 444, he's talking about, like, of course he's Jay-Z, so he's gonna bar us to death. But he brought up something, like anything, like but tell me something. You know the thing is too,
though, I'm a definitely because for me with Trav, it's like you said, I kind of put him in the same realm as like Cardi and shit like that. They're the ones that kind of like provide the sonic value when it comes to music. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily look to them for substance too much. But one thing that I could say with this album, I haven't really paid too much attention to Trav's lyrics. So I'm going to do that to see if there's anything that I could probably pick up to see if he probably was a little bit more personable, which the first initial listens, there wasn't anything that was like too notable that made me feel like he was getting like really deep into his life. The only thing that I heard was like him saying that he's loyal, he's picking Ye over Biden, and like apparently there was like a diss to Kylie Jenner's current boyfriend, the nigga who's playing Willy Wonka. He kind of like threw some bars at him talking about saying like Willy Wonka and all that shit. So I don't know, like those certain things I like.
But then it's like if you say shit like that, because I said this, I forgot to say this earlier, but like you also got Drake on your shit dissing people from your camp.
Yeah, from your camp. Yeah. Pusha T.
It's like,
him and Pusha T is just that's just an ongoing
like
thing.
Just like Sean said, like context. Like when he's listened to the Pink Tape, like there's context to all the stuff that Uzi might be talking about, and that's facts. There's like context to an album is critical. You feel me? Like that's critical. Like you know when, like I said, I bring all these albums up. Like Yeezus, there was like context, like the Nike deal, like all these things, like context. You feel me? Like. If you're reading this, it's too late. Like
Black Skinhead was like a very, very like he was talking about like the media and all that shit.
Stop all that coon shit. He's talking to like other like stop all that coon. Like what the fuck? Like he is wildin', of course, but like context. Like there's something going on. You feel me? And that's why some of these things was addressed. Like there's just been so much. Like I just named like 5, like the Nike deal, McDonald's deal, you know what I'm saying? Like what else you got? What is it? I was about to say Sprite. That's Yachty, but he just got all these fucking deals that he got going on, and in the limelight a lot. Like for somebody who's in the limelight so much, I just know so little about them. And that'd just be the thing. If he was just low, like in the back, I wouldn't even think nothing of it. I'd just be like, man, I don't ever see none of him post. Oh shit, like Utopia about to come out. Damn, like shit. And I'm like, hey, and now I'm listening to it. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he is such a prominent person. Like.
Now he's like dictating the fashion culture and like shit like
he said on the track he's a human Pinterest, and that's kind of facts, bro.
But see, and then we go back, bro. Like when ASAP Rocky dissed him, like I don't think I can't like Travis Scott's been much bigger than ASAP Rocky musically, but like stylistically.
Oh yeah, because I remember when that nigga Trav was talking about it was on Days Before Rodeo. That nigga was talking about Reeboks keep me laced or some shit like that. Like, bro, come on, bro. We not talking about Reeboks.
Come on, bro. like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, bro. I get it.
We not talking about Reeboks, my boy.
Come on, bro. Like, I know what's going on. Like, so all these newer fans and Birds in the Trap and Beyond or Astro Road and Beyond, these type of fans, y'all not gonna understand this, but trust me, I done shook this man's hand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Like his first deal was with Reebok and shit, and that nigga was not on big with the fashion at that time.
come on, bro.
Trust.
Come on, bro. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm seeing that, and I don't know, man. A lot of that stuff is just kind of rubbing me the wrong way, and
Nah, I feel it.
it's like but good album though. Like, it's a good album. I'm not taking none of that away.
Yeah, bro. For me, I just be trying to take it to where, like, I'm kind of at a point where I'm starting to separate, kind of like what niggas be doing with Kanye. I'm kind of starting to separate the person from the music. You know what I'm saying? With Trav, a lot of the shit that he be having going on, I kind of keep that shit separate from the music that nigga put out. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit that he be having going on, I'd be like, man, that's that nigga business.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
maybe I got to do the same, man. Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe I'm expecting too much, bro. Like, that's what I got to do because he just not going.
Yeah, I just think he's. And I was telling niggas, I think like this album, he was lyrically at his best as far as like him rapping more. Like, he was definitely rapping a lot more, I would say, on this album than any other album.
Really? You think more than Astro World?
I think he was rapping more.
I feel like we had some of the. I felt like he was like. I felt like I saw him kind of just take a little step up from Birds to Astro World. I was like, okay, like, stop trying to be God. Like,
yeah.
Coffee bean, honey.
He's the fornication.
Tight, your circle tight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like I felt like, okay, like I can get with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that. That's
Yeah.
cool. Like, there's like a bigger picture in his song. Not the biggest word, but it's like he's telling me something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. At least just from here. Like, and I'm gonna give it more listens. I haven't listened to it on the eardrums yet. Like, I haven't listened to it on
Just out loud.
I've just listened to it speaker and in the car. So I've gotten the car experience. Like, it's a good car experience.
I ain't gonna lie, the headphones is definitely gonna be a different experience because you're gonna be so in tune and you're gonna have no choice but to hear everything that's going on in the track. Like,
exactly.
You're not gonna be hearing any outside. And that's the thing. When I was on the bike ride and I was listening to that shit, I wanted to put noise cancellation on, but I can't do that when I'm outside, boy. I got
hit, man. You don't even know what the fuck going on.
I gotta be aware. I can't take
transparency mode on. Gotta hear what's going on.
I can't take no chances outside, boy. No way. But no, I think like what you said, bro, is definitely something that I feel the same way as well. And just him being more personable on tracks. That's what I be looking for with artists that I like really, really fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So I think Trav is just probably one of those artists, bro, where he found like a slot where he's just gonna be in that type of slot. Mm-hmm. And he probably, like, his thing is probably he's trying to grow bigger production wise. And that might just be his lane because production-wise, this shit is like on another level. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you don't get production like this out of any album. Like,
yeah, bro.
I haven't heard production like this on any album this year.
Yeah.
When did Kendrick come out? Was that this year or last year?
Last year.
Yeah, there's no album this year that's come out with production like this.
Yeah, and that's the thing, bro. So, like, Trav, his album for me is definitely good as fuck. And yeah, he's just not gonna be that type of nigga where he's gonna give me too much substance. And
are you gonna try to go to Utopia?
Hey, you know, fucking Sean was saying that this might be one of those things where he might have to try to catch this nigga live. I'm like, hey man, if you try to catch this nigga live, let me tell you something.
Bring an inhaler.
and also get ready to drop a bag.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely forgot about that, bro. Because that nigga's, his shit is probably going to be out of there.
Bro, Drake shit is out of there, bro. Like,
what was it, like $5?
Bro, like $500-$600 for a ticket, bro.
Right?
Come on, bro.
Man, you know I ain't doing that. You know good well I ain't doing that shit. I don't give a fuck what's there.
Bro, I was getting ready to go see Wayne live, bro, because I wanted to go see Wayne. And Wayne shit was like $300, bro. And I was not with that. And that's my favorite rapper, bro. So you know it's out of there.
Damn.
It's out of there, my boy. But this has been another episode, man.
Yeah.
Of the Indub podcast. This is episode 5, man.
Yeah.
Of season 3, bro.
Cinco.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, man. We appreciate everybody rocking with us. This is we're gonna get back to you, man. We gotta get somebody on here, man.
Oh yeah, next episode is definitely gonna be a guest. Next episode is gonna be a guest up on here, and yeah, man, definitely appreciate everyone for tuning in. You know, especially. It's always crazy, man, just to think that there's people that be out there that listen to us talk for an hour plus each time, man.
That should be crazy.
It's like you right here with us, you know? So definitely do appreciate everyone that tunes in, listening, watching. Definitely greatly appreciate it, man. So until the next episode, we are out this motherfucker.
Yo!
Yo!